Good morning, gang. Welcome to Timber Town. And today Jay and I are going to give you a quick auto tour of all the roads that we needed to build. Now I know you guys have all seen this. This is our work area, the saw, and here's the new building that Jay and I just finished this morning. So we thought we had some time today to take out his Jeep and give you guys a quick auto tour of what's happening up here at Timber Town. Now just down from the mill, there's a bunch of logs we got out last week. I have a giant trailer full of already dried oak that I need to get under covers while we built that building. Whole bunch of 2x6s that we're gonna get ready to turn into tongue and groove for the rustic garage. And here we are, we're at the carriage house.
Love it.
So this is really another one of our shops, so I wanted to keep it closer to the mill. We're gonna live here while we build the lodge. I've told you guys that. There is the campground that we made, Timber Town Campground. And Cousin Patty's trailer's already in. I don't even have electric, but he's like, I'm bringing it. So we've got 4 spots in there for us, and as you continue down the road to the lodge, we've got a little travel time through here. And this road Dougie had built for us, let's say over the last couple of months, showing up here and there, but he did come through. We graded, moved all the trees out of the way. There was nothing here. This has been untouched land. Everything here is a mature hardwood forest. Never been cut. But here we guys, you see, that's how far it is from the mill site, from our mill work yard up to the lodge site. And we've still got the massive fire burning. It's been burning all week. As you can see, I have actually yanked out a ton of stuff.
Looking good.
Quick update, fellas, on the road construction to the dock. We did have Doug here for a couple hours here and there, but he also had to do a little work on my machine too, so I gave him a break. But all week long, Jay and I have actually been cleaning up all of the brush, anything that was cut, as you saw in the auto tour in, how much junk there was. And honestly, guys, we have been scavenging wood. And we had a whole bunch of dried pine here that we're just actually going to cut up and use directly on the shed for the mill. Over here, we have a bunch of various pieces of oak. I know some of it might look old, but I'll tell you what, fellas, I'm going to show you. Some of this dried wood that's been standing can make awesome anything. I mean, I tribbed some of this because I think I'm going to make doors out of it. This stuff is prime, stable, ready to go. I'm trying to climb up on this big log pile, but look at this red oak we found. Be creative. I mean, what could you make with that? I'm already thinking of making myself a round bar. Chainsaw. We're ready to do it. I mean, that is awesome. Once you get cut into this wood, let me tell you, look at this. It is perfect. Premium dried wood. No shrinkage, fellas. So we'll show you as we go down here, because this road is nasty. And the things that we've been finding, and we've been cutting a lot of the dead standing trees, which has already given me premium dried wood. So we're going to take you down here and show you this big boy that we're going to get out of here. You're gonna love it.
Some nice forest finds, Dan.
Forest find. Good deal, Jay. Forest find.
I like that curved one. Let's
I
make
like
something
the-
cool.
I've seen that curved one about 8 months ago. I forgot where it was, but there he is.
Add it to the list of projects. Coming down not too far to Dan over here with a nice forest find.
Fellas, 50 yards down the road from where we're working. Beautiful, ridiculously huge red oak. My friends, this has not been on the ground. This has been drying right here in place. We are gonna absolutely hack this off and yank this monster out of here. I will show you when we do it. I guarantee the inside of this wood is gorgeous. I guess unless there's a cannon hole in the middle of it. I won't know until I saw, but think we're 50 yards. We got a half a mile to go. Jay and I cleaned up a pretty good way of it yesterday. But man, there's a bunch more. I know we're heading down right now because Doug has dropped a bunch of pines on top of the hill. That's kind of why I left him that little burn pile up there to give him incentive to get us $100 on our bet. But he did knock some cool trees. Jay and I are going to get him out of here right now and head back to the mill with our finds.
Man, this thing is straight, Dan.
Buddy, it's awesome.
I'm going to use it as a balance beam until
I
we cut
already
it.
know where it's going in the lodge.
Wow.
All right, guys, so now this is going to be the roadway going to the dock. We haven't graveled anything yet. We've just got the path down in here. As you can see, I've got wood laying everywhere that needs to get out of here. One, because we can use it. Two, I don't want to do it later. To be honest, we're doing it. We're going to do it now. We're going to get it out of here. But as you see, this is East Tennessee. There ain't no flatland anywhere here.
This is Jeep country.
This is Jeep. That's why Jay got himself this beautiful blue Jeep. Honestly, we got the T-tops off today and we're just cruising through Timbertown having a good day.
Because we don't have any work to do, right?
Yeah, we got nothing to do. I'm waiting for a job to come in. Somebody please send us something to do. We'll help you.
I think you have a list.
We got a list. I just don't look at it. So you see, we've got to get all these trees. We're going to use as a beautiful oak sitting right there. We're going to chop it up. We're going to take what we need. Guys, we are just... Oh! Thank God we're in the Jeep. And here's the last leg as we go up. And Dougie's got his old dinosaur machinery up here as we get to working on the crazy road to the dock. Now I know most people see a machine this old, you think it's just yard art. This thing still runs.
It digs.
So thank God this guy is also a mechanic because he not only fixes his stuff, he keeps my stuff running too. One thing two guys is not good at is, mechanicking. I just pass that along. I'd rather chop wood for Dougie and let him wrench my stuff back together.
You have to have some limits.
But we're going to take all this on top of the hill off here. We're going to salvage all these trees, which Jay and I need right now. And we're going to head on down to the dock. And we're going to show you how steep this road is that this boy's putting in. And he promised me that I was going to get my big, massive truck down there and turn around. We'll see. I told him he ain't getting paid anything until that happens. So I've got a pretty healthy bill with him right now. So I'm sure he's anxious to get this done. All right, there's where we're salvaging our logs. I mean, guys, I haven't measured it. This is a 60-foot length of tree laying right here. I mean, awesome material. I mean, man, he's got pine. I need to get these out of the way for him, so that he can take down some more, because all of this needs to go as we start the road down to the dock. So a lot of this is going to be trying to get dug out, going to make these hills a little less steep. But first, Jay and I need to chop all this stuff up. And you see the hook, how easy it is out in the forest. I've balanced my wood. Cut it, no snapping, no rolling. Control.
Total control.
Total control. Now we got a heck of a lot of work to do here today to get this stuff out of here, so we will catch back with you fellas.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, bro.
Collapse here on the side. This one will go down.
Yeah, you don't want to go down rolling
No.
down that hill.
Gosh dang, you got no beer in that box?
Nope, no beer yet.
We're trying to gain viewers, not lose them. But he is the best looking guy we got.
That's right. Don't forget that.
Don't forget it, fellas. Tell me where I'm cutting this, Doug, and I'm done.
I just cut it right there at the fork. Right below the fork. Or you want to stay up here?
Buddy, I'll go wherever it is we need to go. We're going down that hill at the fork?
Anywhere in there, Dan.
I wish you could tell how steep it really
It's steep!
Bert, watch that fork's got some pressure on it. See where it
You
split?
think so? Don't worry about it, it's my shins. You couldn't build me a little pad?
Whoa. You gonna cut the other side off?
It's off.
Both of them are off. Now just hang on to the end and I'll pull you up.
Good boy. Gonna get the heck out of here, fellas.
All right. Dug on a steep bank, big machine. Trying to take this log out of there. Oh yeah. What do you think, Dan? Here she comes. Oh. Didn't disconnect down there.
Bring it. I'm not even telling him to stop. Probably gonna break right at the
There it goes. Folks, we have a really steep grade here. This is the road down to the dock. You can't really see it yet, but Doug's working on it. And we got this big log that was over, trying to get it up the embankment. Yeah, as you saw, Dan cut the top of it. That's a big boy right there.
All right, guys, you see we got Dougie pulling the logs out, and this is where we've been blading down the road. You can see this is not an easy task to get down here, but you're starting to get a pretty good shot where Jay's at of where the dock is. And we're about halfway through, maybe not quite. That was the steepest area right there, but you see how much lower we're gonna go. Widen out this turn, and it looks like we're definitely gonna make my truck down there. We've got a lot more. This tree needs to go. We've got actually, look, Widowmaker on top of another Widowmaker on top of another. We're gonna get this stuff cleared out now. Once we get this road bladed out a little bit, and we can easily get these logs out of here. But he really hasn't been working on it that much, I gotta tell you. If we had him here all week, we would be done with this project. He'd get his $100 on that bet that, yeah, it's gone. So, there we go. Quick update of what we got going on. We're gonna move through this as quickly as possible, or as long as Dougie could keep on working with us. So, We're gonna come up here and get the trees out of his way. There's nothing else we gotta do today.
I really want to get down to that dock, Dan.
I want to get to the dock too before winter comes.
We haven't even sat on it once.
My boat hasn't left. Look at it. I gotta take a boat to go get my boat.
Beautiful out here.
It's happening, guys.
It's happening.